You know, I like and hate Donovan Sharpe's talking points. On one hand, I find him funny and entertaining at times. And on the other hand, his hate and disrespect for black women rub me the wrong way. I have no idea why he singles them out for doing the same thing women of other races do. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So today, we're gonna watch Donovan Sharpe get exposed by his wife or girlfriend, maybe assistant. Who knows? But we're starting right now.
Brim low on my fitted, dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it, catch me right around and I'm ignorant. I'm just rolling.
So y'all not gonna subscribe? Cool. Well, at least buy my t-shirt then, bitch.
So tell them get on my level, ho. I'm burning up, see I'm hotter than where the devil go. It ain't enough till I'm burning down.
So much satisfaction out of those videos.
Oh my God, dude, I live vicariously through those videos. I stopped jerking off to porn when I was 37 years old. Sometimes I'll fucking whip out my dick and some fucking cocoa butter and fucking beat off to that stuff.
My bad. That's the wrong clip. But bro, you're a weirdo. Allegedly in this clip, and I have to say allegedly because I didn't find the full clip, you're talking about getting off to watching women get beat up by men. You got a lot of hate in you, and it's sad. But here's the right clip.
Oh yeah, there are other ways of leading a relationship than just being a financial breadwinner. And I know and
I think that's true.
well, listen.
Here's how this works, right? Are there other ways of leading besides being the financial breadwinner? Yes, but being the financial breadwinner is where it starts.
This is false for many reasons. It's true, you can lead with your wallet, but I call that if I give you $1 million today, does that make you a good leader? No. If your girl starts an OnlyFans page and gets paid, should she lead your family? No. If a woman makes more money than you, does that make her a good leader?
No.
Lastly, a pimp doesn't make money, but he's a leader because of this game and knowledge he possesses. Women give him money and they see him as a leader. I talk about that in the Keep Your D Out of Her video.
Let's just say, for example, the roles reversed. Let's just say you were Devin Sharpe and I'm your assistant Donovan, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, I'd be out the door in 2 seconds or less because you're the breadwinner. Yeah, I could be all alpha and this and that and the other, but in the end, man, like there's no romance without finance. You wouldn't have as much respect for me if I weren't who I was and if I weren't making what I made.
Well, even early in our relationship, the roles were somewhat reversed.
Yeah, they were actually.
Wait, what? The roles were reversed.
And so I feel like the reason why it worked then is because you set boundaries and expectations. There may have not been that financial, leadership at the moment. Of course, that's different now. But I mean, it reminds me of a caller that you had once that was like, how do I reward my woman if I'm just a regular guy?
All right.
How do I lead a relationship if we both work? And that's 90% of guys that are out there are
Sure.
like, okay, I'm a normal person. I work, she works. I don't really make more than she does, so I can't really tell her what to do. How else
Let me
do I
ask you
lead a
this.
I really dislike that he cut her off because she was making some really valid points. Even though Donovan wasn't making money, he had goals and dreams. And more importantly, he put the work in. So Donovan could lose it all, and Devin would be right there with him, holding it down. Why? Because she's not with him for the money. She's with him because she loves him.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
I know y'all don't like that word, but it's true. And the question, how do you lead a relationship if you don't make good money? You lead it the same way you would if you did make money. See, I don't lead in every situation in my house. I lead in finance. My wife leads with the kids. I lead in finance because I study finances, investing, all of that stuff. But I know women that know more about finance than most men do. If you get with one of those women, you should let her lead in finance. And on the flip side, I know some women that are terrible with kids. If I dated them and unfortunately had a kid with them, I would never expect them to teach my kids. But moving on.
Why did you? So let me ask you this. I was contributing nothing, right? Yeah, I had a little bit saved up, but you were literally like you were supporting me the entire time, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Why? But why did you? Right? Because I mean, listen. I had kind of a plan, but I didn't expect it to turn into this.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't expect it to, I know you didn't see it unless you're clairvoyant. Why in the world? Why did you do what you did?
Because she likes you, dumbass. It's that simple.
Because I wanted to be with you.
Oh my God.
Is it that hard to believe that a woman just genuinely likes you?
All right. So is
see, I missed the whole marry up lesson growing up. You know,
Sure.
like, I don't. That's never been important to me. I guess I just never really thought that way.
The truth is, not all women think that way. Like Donovan and his gang lead on to believe. Advice from my wife. She quotes, "Sure, if you ask any woman, do they want a millionaire boyfriend, they'll all say yes. But the truth is, when that average guy comes around that treats them right, they're gonna give him a chance. Just like if I asked every man, do they want a woman like Rihanna, they're all gonna say yes. But the truth is, I've seen some of your girlfriends. But moving on."
Listen, I'll tell you this.
But I wanted to be with you. I
Okay.
wanted you to live with me.
All
I
right.
wanted, and the hardest part was feeding you. I mean, keeping food in the house was the hardest part of it. That
Oh
and
my
the
God.
electricity bill.
Yeah,
But,
well, yeah, I know all about that.
But
She basically called you a teenager.
it's like.
Listen, I'll tell you this. If things were, let's just say 2017, 2018, I wasn't making any. Well, actually, right in the middle of 2018, when they took down my first YouTube channel, that's
Yeah.
when I started making a little bit of money. But had I stayed in that financial bracket, we wouldn't be together. There's absolutely no way.
I don't know.
She's telling him she likes him for him. And he's like, "Devin, no you don't. This guy needs the confidence creator."
Jesus Christ, of course you have to say that, right? Listen, when we're off the air, you can tell me, nigga, I would have left you a long time ago. Maybe, I don't want to put words into your mouth here, but I think maybe you saw that I had a plan, right?
Bro, every guy has a plan.
And I had been successful in other endeavors, so maybe subconsciously, because there is no way, like, listen, it's cute of you to say because I wanted to be with you, but Dev, if I'm making $1,500 a month for 5 years, there's no way this works. It's just not gonna work. At some point, dude, it doesn't matter if I'm Donovan Sharpe or Donovan Smith. If I'm making $1,500 a month, at some point, like, listen, you would tolerate it for a year and a half, which is about as long as you did, and then that's when things started to take off. But if things don't take off, then this is a very different discussion.
Says who? Says Donovan? Bro, you're wrong. I repeat, she loves you. Not the money. Sure, she's proud of you now, but if she had to work to be with you, she would still love you. Shit, somewhere in the world, there's a woman who's been supporting her man through his 6th mixtape, and she knows he can't rap. Donovan is really selling himself short.
I don't know. I never asked you for anything. And if there was trouble, financial trouble, we would talk about it and figure it out. You know, like when you choose to be with someone, you choose to be with them. I know I'm very naive and I like it that way. Okay?
So if my YouTube channel gets taken down, the CME is canceled, my Patreon gets canceled.
We'll be all right.
You're still gonna give me head?
Yeah.
For about 6 months, and then that's it.
I might take an inch off the heels, but you know.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You see that? You see that? An inch off the heels. An inch off the heels. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it.
So yeah, your own talking points, exposed by the women you're with. Donovan says, "Oh, women don't let you lead unless you have money." His lady says, "But I let you lead when you were broke." Donovan says, "Oh, if a man loses his job, a woman will leave right after." His lady says, "Your broke ass didn't have a job when we met." If you're with a real woman that likes you for you, not a gold digger, a real woman will stick around through the bad times. Trust me, I've had a few myself. And you hear guys say, oh, she left me after I lost my job. But they never mention how they changed after they lost their job, how they started taking their frustrations out on that woman, how they barely looked for work and just sat around drinking and gaining weight. They always leave that part out. And I ask you, how long should a person stick around and get treated like shit? Would you? Because I know I wouldn't. But anyways, check out the Keep Your D Out of Her video, advice I learned from a pimp. I'm out.